Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the UNLV Rebels taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Rebels will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Lobos offense will get the first possession of the game. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Now the pitch. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
42 Spider.
On the option. At the 45, on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Soften him up with a run, now to throw. Fires on the move. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
Got it.
Line gets set, first down.
Let's go. Dead hot.
On the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down.
Gringo.
They'll run play action. Fires on the move. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Ready, go.
It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. So UNLV's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first, you are doing just that.
Okay. There we go.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the back. Powers through. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. The play action fake. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Fernandez. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, he overthrew that.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs.
Should be able to hit Rucker in the flats here.
Quick release on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. They get him down after he makes the catch.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Feeling some heat.
Strong
pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker.
Can't do anything if they're
He
not going
is
to block.
going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Lobos will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Nope, right at the goal line.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
We
And
got it
that
hit
is why
right
this
at the goal
punter
line.
is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work
let's
to
just
do
let
to
him get
restore.
outside on us. No.
He's run out of bounds, but
Oh,
not
all right.
before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, that's a big run play, and it's not easy to do. Down at this area of the field, backed up in your own end. I mean, you're running into a box that's loaded full of bodies defensively, but
Get him.
the ball carrier was just able to sort of sneak and weave his way through there, giving his offense now a ton of room to work.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a
There we go.
Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First down to start the drive after the break.
Okay, maybe we won't.
Black 24. Black 24.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Oh,
Throws
crap.
to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Oh, that's such a lucky break.
Bad spot.
Oh, it's such a lucky break.
Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that thing.
Oh, it's such a bad read.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Coming after him. Got him downfield. Gets away from one, finds room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Good job. There we go.
Touchdown, New Mexico.
Had to hit the brakes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll throw it on first down.
This
veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Ooh, that was a good play call.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Fernandez. Lets it go.
Oh, gosh, guys. How'd we lose him?
Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
That's a big guy. How'd
And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
The counterplay is a great play.
Let's just get back to the basics.
Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside.
There we go.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They're trying to get to
Got
it.
him.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt.
stopping me at the freaking 5 again.
Wanted to make sure
Alright,
not to
7,
give them a
stop.
chance for a return as it goes out of bounds.
Alright, let's go.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking.
Alright.
Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a
Really
nice
necessary.
rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
I wish I would let my running back get the ball.
The ball squirts free. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Yeah, he was down. I mean, I got the ball back anyway, but he was down.
Indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Let's get them the flip sides here.
Leaves it with the back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also
halfback on the edge.
Set the tone.
They don't want to let
stay
me
balanced.
do that.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Good.
Rides to the back. Brought down at the 33.
They were ready for it that time.
He gets 10.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Jefferson deep here.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Nope.
He rifles
Trulio.
one deep to the left. Makes a connection. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
3 flat. Run.
He's going to run it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And a nice solid
Alright,
pickup
my tight end.
before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Quick catch and run.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Oh, no.
And he's
Oh, that's
lucky
2
to
I've
get
gotten
that
away
one
with.
back. His junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the
that's
defense.
2
You
I've
just
gotten
got to
away with.
finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to escape and get it
Skip the
himself.
first.
And he scoops
Call
his way
timeout
to the
for
first
regroup
down
now.
and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Oh,
It's completed. He's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On the option. And
call
he's
for
ridden
holding.
to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding, open.
almost every time. Same guy again.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Coach, we might have to get him out of there. Where's my O-line coach?
Second down coming up. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused on this running back on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Now on the option.
He appears in the end zone.
To the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
It's complete to the left. Makes a stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
They're not going to try to throw deep.
The give to the back. Still running at the 40. They'll knock him down,
right.
and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Let's not.
The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half.
James, are you
Looks
still
like he's
here?
going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here.
I had a question for you, but I guess I'll just ask you
Looking to
tomorrow.
throw, it's Fernandez. Intercepted. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed.
And the ball is free on the pitch.
Oh, I hit it
with a
as soon as I saw him
huge
coming at me.
recovery.
I hit the freaking pitch
Offense
button.
getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away.
Thank you.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football.
That's actually the problem.
Defense
That
just
is
did their
what we
job.
do.
Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Pirouettes through. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
All right, listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting on this block, getting a nice positive game, making your situation really good next time.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here on third down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Got his man quickly. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, he chews up yards, doesn't he? That was really quick, really decisive. Design quarterback runs are very difficult to stop, and you can tell he's got some ability to make big plays. And thank goodness they got him on the ground and there wasn't a bigger play than he could have been.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to run for it. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets to give. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Pre-snap motion in the backfield. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabs it in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Rebels are on the move. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Fernandez. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long.
Congrats.
Off the play fake.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
He'll throw it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Never a doubt.
That makes the score. New Mexico, 14, UNLV.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Thought we were gonna hit it. I thought we were.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Quick toss. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
All right, well, I saw him.
Looking for a man. It's Dampier.
Oh, it's not there.
He'll try to do it himself. It's a fumble on the play. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Actually picked up yardage on the play. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, what a
And good
play.
coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Lined up the fake, and he wants to throw.
Yep,
And the
they knew
pass
it.
is incomplete off the fake field goal, and sometimes you just outsmart yourself.
Kicking it from
It's
there was
nice to
not
be
an
a
option.
riverboat gambler
Another
and all,
13-mile-per-hour
but
wind
man, oh man,
coming
when
right
it
at
goes
us.
against you, it can be ugly. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
13-mile-per-hour wind in our face. No, they knew we weren't
Didn't
kicking
get much
it.
done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he left him grabbing. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Split backs here.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Get him.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Incomplete towards the sideline.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch.
I did it again.
Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other
There we
way.
got call for holding, so
They
it doesn't
get
really
him
matter.
on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Fernandez. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd
That's
quarter.
fine.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Oh, crap.
He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Here comes the 2-point try.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's brought down, but there's a flag
what
on
are you
the
doing?
field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
I saw you tackling him.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Coming up on second down as they try to hold this lead.
29
To the air, it's Dampier. Using the quick game. Push down for the tackle.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for you.
The give to the tailback. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. He get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. Gets it into the end zone, but there is a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again.
42 Spider. Oh, Ringo.
Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. To throw, it's Fernandez. Quick strike complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Gets it out fast. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, no.
Got it past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And
I
the
was so
Rebels
worried
want to
about
move
stopping
quickly.
that short route.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
Right,
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll try the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Outside.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Looking to the big tight end.
Yeah.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
We're
That's a
going
great
to have to
example
score
of the receiver
ourselves in the
knowing
final
exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now
Get him.
And he can't find anyone open, and down
do it
he
again.
goes. A sack here late in the
inside.
4th. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a
No.
touchdown, UNLV.
No.
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
18, New Mexico, 17.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Right.
He was looking for
just have to
more
get in range
running
for a
room,
field
but
goal.
none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense.
And we have a minute to do it.
Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't.
Let's
on
go.
that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
They convert on
let's
3rd
call a
down
timeout.
as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The option look. The pitch. On the move at the 30. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Now we just need the center.
When a running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be knocked down. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard? Just like that, like you're talking about, Reese. Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, you want to look at the stats? I'm not happy. I'm happy with the win. But not happy with how we had to win. But as they say, a win's a win. We'll be back. I don't know. Might not stream again until 26 comes out. So I don't know if we're gonna continue with this dynasty when that comes out or not. So we'll see. Peace.